Existing home sales, single family plus condos and co-ops, decreased 7.2% in January to a seasonally adjusted annualized rate of 5.05 million units from a revised 5.44 million unit pace in December. So it's a modestly lower revision. Compared to the same month 1 year ago, year-over-year comparison, existing home sales remain higher by 11.5%. Regionally, home sales fell in all 4 major regions. From December to January, in the Northeast, existing home sales declined 10.9%. In the Midwest, declined 6.9%. In the South, sales fell 7.4%. In the West, sales declined 5.2%. National median existing home price in January was $164,700, $164,700, which was unchanged from 1 year ago. Inventories at the end of January declined ever so slightly, now stands at 3.265 million units available for sale, which is a less than 1%, 0.5% lower from 1 month prior. However, the month supply increased because of much lower sales pace, so now the month supply is at 7.8 months, which is an increase from 7.2 months back in December. Single family versus condos. Single family home sales declined 6.9%, while condos sales declined 8.1%. Condo inventory stands at 9 months, while single-family inventory now stands at 7.6 months. Condo prices modestly increased 1.4%, while single-family home values were lower by 0.4%. The bottom line today is that in terms of sales pace, it is certainly not a good news, not encouraging, and is raising concern about the strength of the housing market recovery. It is 2 consecutive months of a notable decline. Back in November, we had a huge surge as people were trying to meet the tax credit deadline, as people knew it at that time. We hope that there will be another surge come late spring all the way through June, because that will be very important to continue to eat away at the inventory and get the home values to stabilize. Going forward, what do I anticipate? Through the first half of the year, hopefully late spring, early summer, that tax credit continue to provide that surge momentum to rebuild. But in the second half of the year, clearly without the tax credit, there will be some decline in activity. The mortgage rate, most likely that it will be somewhat higher than what it is now because of high budget deficit, the Federal Reserve getting away from a mortgage security purchase program, as well as general economic growth and recovery, which means that there will be greater appetite for more riskier asset and away from pure, safe, risk-free treasury yields, which is generally impacts the mortgage rate. So I think there will be pressure for mortgage rates to rise, but if it rises in a manageable way, not alarming way, then I think that if we have a job creation in the second half, which I'm crossing my fingers, all the indication points toward job creation in the second half. If jobs do come around in the second half, I think that even with some headwinds in terms of tax credit disappearing, slightly higher mortgage rate, I think the job creation will be able to support the overall housing and prices. But we'll see what happens in the spring as the tax credit deadline approaches and the urgencies for the consumers get back into the market.